I'm Nancy Trevis, and I'm with the Wellesley Society of Artists, and I appreciate all of you coming to see the show and to hear who our award winners for this show are. Unfortunately, Maris Platais, our judge, was going to be here, but he ended up having a family obligation that prevented him from coming. But he had only wonderful things to say about this show. And he said there were many more paintings worthy of an award. I wish there had been more awards to give. And then he said, although I'm a realistic...
Can you speak up just a little bit?
Yeah. Although I'm a realistic impressionist painter, as a judge, I consider all genres of paintings. And I will confirm that he did indeed have a hard time selecting the award winners for today, because he kept saying to me, couldn't I just give one more award? And as it was, we do have 5 honorable mentions, which is one more than we usually have. So, so we will start with the honorable mentions. The first honorable mention goes to Dale Bodner. And he said, Path into Woods was Dale's painting, and it's in the front room here. Lives up to its title superbly with a strong composition, projects the feeling of cool shade while showing patches of light coming through the trees. Congratulations, Dale. And the next honorable mention goes to Maria Babb for Welcome to Kennebunkport.
All right.
And he said, captures the essence of an iconic coastal New England town that has escaped change. Congratulations, Maria. And the next honorable mention goes to Samantha Io.
Great, Samantha.
There is a feeling of space created by the clouds and land where they converge on the horizon. Each passage has its own dynamic fluidity made by bold and direct brushstrokes. And the next honorable mention goes to Chelsea Sebastian. Okay, I don't know if Chelsea's here. I don't see her. Okay. But that was for Bath Time, which is actually right here. Composition leads the viewer in with the thoughtful use of color and shapes only to reveal the endearing eyes of a small child. Well done, Whimsy. And the last honorable mention goes to Felicia Tuttle. And I know Felicia knocks you off your feet and then very aggressively draws you back in. The more you look, the more you don't know if you are standing in the painting or looking at it. Awesome. Okay. And third place goes to John Scherfius.
All right, John.
The seemingly random movements of the fish actually have a flow that is directed to the right. The three-dimensional volume of the tank is deftly shown by layering brighter over darker colors. Strong movement is created with the use of color, which is well thought out, creating a vibration culminating in the lower right-hand corner with the yellow fish. Congratulations. And second place goes to Michael Murphy for Empty Easel.
He's not here.
Michael is not here, and he's very disappointed that he was going to miss this. But congratulations to Michael. And Maris said, powerful magnetism and mobility takes you to another almost surreal dimension, like an open canvas that begins with an emotion and an abstraction. Looking at the rectangle with its many values of gray layered on top of one another, defined by bold, confident lines, makes the painting undulate, pulsate like it has a beating heart. What will emerge? Wow. Congratulations, Mike. And finally, first place goes to Janet Montecalvo. There she is. Solid steel, man versus machine. The strength and drama of this painting is iconic. It evokes the feeling of respect and strength of technology juxtaposed to the small human figure, the commuter. The shadows across the platform suggest speed, where light flashes between buildings and trees. Also, the strong, direct colors enhance the excitement of travel. The composition complements this feeling by the strong use of perspective and angular shapes. Technically, extremely well rendered. Congratulations. So congratulations to all our award winners, and thanks to everyone who participated.
This is actually a train station in Framingham, and I live in Framingham. I like rusty things. I like vintage subject matter or something historical, like I've done some Fenway Park things too. And I like to use the knife here and there. I was just telling someone, these brick buildings, I kind of put a layer of paint, and then I take paper towel and kind of press it on and pull off some of the paint to try to get a texture. And it's a surprise, like what's the guy, the famous artist that said accidents or happy moments or something, happy little accidents. So I went there and took a lot of photos. And a lot of this, well, the greenish tint was really salt melt, and I kind of like the way the sun was hitting it, so. I was in a gallery at a point, and I did another train from a bridge in Framingham. It was like the train yard where they park, and they said, oh, do some more trains, like romantic ones with this. I said, I have to do what I want to do. So I just kept taking pictures of the freight trains.
Well, this is Brewster in Massachusetts, like on the Cape, and it's a place that we go every summer with my family. So it's a place that means something to me, and that I usually try to paint places that are important to me. So this is in acrylic. I paint either in acrylic or watercolor, and I try to do things that are kind of have a lot of movement in them and a little bit free. So it's not super realistic, but you know. I was looking for a way to connect with more artists. I didn't know a lot of artists because I didn't, study art in school and stuff. So I was looking for a way to connect with more artists, and I found the group through that, like as a way to connect with more people. It's a way to kind of express myself when I don't have the words to express myself.
So this is Welcome to Kennebunkport, which, as you know, is a place that everybody loves. It's such a beautiful coastal town. It's just so welcoming, and I love going there. I go there a lot. So that's what motivated me to paint this as close to home. And, close to my heart, for sure. I like painting realistic paintings, very detailed. And I like color. So I love the combination of colors in the buildings, and that's exactly how it is in Kennebunkport. So that's it was a fun painting to do, very fun. And again, that's another one of my fun things to paint is reflections. I love painting reflections, and it just kind of had a little bit of everything that I love, not just the area, Kennebunkport, but also the colors, the reflections, and all of that.
Oh, my son is an avid BMX rider, so I see him do a lot of tricks all the time. So one day I followed him into like the backyard of our elementary school that was in our backyard. And he said, "Mom, take a look at this," right? And he rode the wall. I said, "Wait, stop. Let me take a picture." So I put the camera on the actual ground, and this is the actual photo that came out. So he says, "Oh, that's really cool." And I said, "That's going to be a painting." And he said, "Really, Mom?" So he was really excited about that, yeah. Oh, this was actually done with, the background is made of a clear pumice gel from Golden Acrylics. And what I did was, for the first layer, it was this color. Then I applied the actual clear pumice gel on top of it so that it would have the actual brick feeling as well as the concrete feeling. So to separate the brick from the actual ground or cement, I used a palette knife and a ruler, and I basically scraped the actual shapes of the brick onto the actual gel when it was on the actual canvas. So then I applied spray paint and I layered him on top of this and basically created this painting.
A lot of layering.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
How does your son feel about it?
Oh, he loves it. He thinks it's the coolest thing. One of the coolest things is when he graduated from college. This was when he was like in his teens. But when he graduated from college, the kids usually appreciate things better when they're grown up. So when he came to my studio, he says, "Mom, you got to take a picture of it next to me. I want to show all my friends."
This painting is called Path to the Pond, and it's a pond in Wellesley, right near my home, Reed's Pond. And I walk down there often, and so when I go down there, I often have my phone with me, and I'm always taking pictures. So this interested me because of the light and going down the path. So it has special meaning to me, and it was fun to paint because of that. I do landscape painting, a lot of trees, a lot of nature. That's what I enjoy doing the most. I don't paint long periods of time, but I'll get the idea and I'll get the basic shapes on the paper, and then I paint in the mornings, and I'll paint for a little while here, a little while there, and the painting builds from there, and so until I think it's done. I'm at the point now where I really enjoy it, so I do find it relaxing. There was a point when I started doing landscape painting, I found it challenging and tiring, but I enjoyed it. It is fun now for me.